Hey everybody, Alonzo here with GulfCoastSmoke.com, and today we're talking summer grilling. So summer is here and a lot of people are going to be out at the grill for the very first time, and I wanted to talk about something that I don't want you guys to sleep on, and that is grilled vegetables. This has nothing to do with health and everything to do with flavor. In my opinion, grilling vegetables is one of the best ways that you can make these. Grilled zucchini is one of my favorite all times. We'll be making that today. I've put a lot of my friends on the grilled zucchini trend, and man, I'll tell you what, there is just nothing to me that tastes better than grilled vegetables. Let's get right outside. I want to show you guys what we're going to be grilling today and of course what we're grilling it on. We're outside at the Weber kettle, and now it is time to start our fire and get these vegetables on the grill. There's pretty much no preparation needed at all. I just sliced and diced all my vegetables exactly the way I wanted, and I put the broccoli on the skewer because I noticed that it's really hard to put it directly on the grate, and we're going to use our raised rack for that broccoli today because I noticed when I cook it too hot, a lot of the times it gets a little bit chalky, so the stem stays nice and tender, but that part that's on the top, I really don't even know what it's called. The leaves or whatever, if you guys know, drop a comment down below, but those get a little bit chalky, a little bit dusty almost. We don't want that to happen. I've done it enough times to where now I know you want it hot, but you want it a little bit away from that fire. So let's start these B&B briquettes, and then we're gonna get right into this cook. Coals are nice and hot. We're going to spread them all over the charcoal grate because we want to get nice grill marks over all of these vegetables. Don't forget, I told you guys we're going to put a raised rack here in just a second to put that broccoli right on top. We're going to spread those coals all around, put our grate down. We'll hit our cooking grate with a little bit of Pam. Watch out, it's going to cause some flare-ups, but we don't want anything to stick here too much. No seasoning or anything yet on these vegetables. We're going to put them right on the grate. And I just want to be moving these around consistently. So I typically don't like flipping these with tongs because you can kind of damage the vegetable pretty easily, but you can see just after a few seconds, the vegetables are already looking so incredible. And we basically want these to be tender, but we still want them to have some good integrity to them. So we don't want to overcook them. That's why I like to consistently move these. You can see the asparagus is looking great. Oh, that's looking really good. Move the corn around. Now here's where that flavor is going to come from. I have a stick of melted butter and about a tablespoon of Southern Belle, and we're going to baste this all over our vegetables. Now you want to be careful because this is 100% going to cause some flare-ups, so you're going to start moving quickly here, okay? Now it's time to hit our zucchini. Now for some corn. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on my raised rack. We're about to put the broccoli on. I'm just going to move these veggies here. Now we're going to hit these with some butter. Man, these are looking really, really good. And last but not least, here is our broccoli. So this is going to take a few minutes. It's not going to take too long at all. Again, don't forget, we want all of these to have integrity. We want a little bit of that crunch there, but we want that nice grilled flavor. All it takes is about 2 minutes, and then there's a lot of nice color on this broccoli. And you can kind of see why I want this raised rack, because this butter is definitely causing a lot of flare-ups. And like I said, when it comes to the broccoli, I don't want it to be chalky. I want it to be a really, really good, nice consistency. I want it to be tender, and I want it to have a good bite. And that was an extremely quick cook, but I'll tell you what, these grilled veggies and chicken smell so amazing. The asparagus took about 3 minutes. Like I said, I like it to have a nice integrity. I want everything to be tender. The longest thing that took to cook there was the broccoli, and that's because we put it on in the end and we wanted it to cook a little bit slower away from the grate that's right over the coals. So we used that raised rack that I have in my Weber, and it just works so well. I made a video a few videos back about my Weber kettle, why I like it, and some of the tools that I really like with it. And that raised rack really does come in handy. So anyway, let's get right into trying this stuff. We'll start out with that grilled asparagus. The first thing I get is that butter and that Southern Belle, which really, truly sets it off. Asparagus itself is delicious, but that butter and that seasoning take it to honestly a whole nother level. You guys need to make sure that you do that. If you don't have Southern Belle at your house, that's okay. Use your favorite steak seasoning. Use your favorite all-purpose seasoning. I used unsalted butter. Southern Belle has salt in it, so I still do get a salty flavor there. It turns out, I can't say it enough, and I really don't want to keep saying it. I know you guys probably get annoyed, but man, it is just so, so good. That right there, if you've never tried grilled asparagus, this is the way to try it. Now we'll move on to that grilled squash. And again, honestly, the butter and the Southern Belle really, really just puts a, my gosh, that flavor is outrageous. I love squash and I love zucchini, but that takes it. Gosh, I'm going to keep saying it. It takes it to another level. I promise I won't say that again for the rest of the video. If I do, call me out in the comments, okay? We're going to move right on to the corn. Corn grilled to perfection. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm thinking. Sweet corn. I want to say it, but I told you I wouldn't, so I'm not going to do it. Let's move on to the bell peppers. Dude, that... the bell peppers. Yet again. I'm telling you, I'm right in this one. If you've never listened to me in any other video, you got to listen to this one. The butter and the flippin' Southern Belle or your favorite steak seasoning, that's the first thing that hits my tongue every single time. The broccoli. If you guys don't try this out, you are absolutely missing out. Grilled vegetables are criminally underrated. Especially when you put them over that fire, you get that nice, beautiful char. I can feel that there's stuff on my beard right now. I'm dirty, but I don't even care because I'm about to dive into more. I need that butter flavor. Try this one. Seriously, try this one. As always, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. My name is Alonzo, and today I just want you to try butter and Southern Belle. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.